Oh, I was wondering how many people might got thrown off by the time change. I know it's rough. See if that posted. I show 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I think you might be the only one here right now, but we'll catch people up as things keep going. Belle's not up here yet either. Not sure where she is. She was just she was just here, but she apparently didn't want to come up and hang out. Hey Maddie, you guys are up early. I love it. Okay, so today I'm gonna tackle a couple of things. I'm gonna tackle the March challenge. So for the March challenge, basically what we do is you pick one of these leaves. Pick one of the four leaves on the four-leaf clover, because we're feeling lucky. And each of these have a four-item prompt. We're gonna be doing four-word title at least. So that's what we're gonna be doing for that. And then I put on the crop group what challenge were we struggling with, and the one that came up unanimously kind of was the mood board. So I'm going to talk to you about different takes on the mood board first, and then we'll talk about what I'm going to do. So the mood board is it has a couple of different things that you could take inspiration from. The first of which is in the middle, it's got all of the awards. So you could just put gold. Good morning, Kathy. You could put gold on your layout. So if you used a lot of gold embellishments, that would be taking advantage of hey, Bobby, that would be taking advantage of the mood board, right? So you could use gold as one of your main embellishments, and that would be the mood board. The other thing it has is this red carpet. So I know a couple of people have used red as their main inspiration for the mood board. Over here, you're seeing that it has kind of the white. This is kind of a white curved, and also it kind of looks like a film strip underneath there. So you could use film strips. You could have a vehicle on your page. There's a lot of things you could do to take advantage of the mood board. Morning, Bobby. Morning, Eve.
Good morning.
Belle's here now. And then the thing that I'm gonna do, which I think is something that I haven't seen anybody do yet, is the Hollywood sign down here is a white title. I'm gonna use a white title on my page, and that's how I'm gonna use the mood board. But I'm also gonna replicate the kind of V shape of this red carpet on my page. Lisa says good
Good
morning.
morning.
In order to do that. So if you're in the chat and you've used the mood board, why don't you tell me how you've used the mood board? If not, if there's something else that you're struggling with the mood board. But that's what we're going to do today. I will show you. This is where I am. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to do. So I've done 20, um, of which one is the mood board. So that worked out well for me. But I still have to use film strips to do a page about my favorite movie, to do list style journaling, and to do bingo. I will probably save bingo and do bingo later this. I'll do bingo later this month on another one of my lives. Okay, so what are we doing? we are going to do this picture of Katie when she came over and we played Wormspan, which is one of my favorite games. If you haven't played Wormspan, you know, it's a really good game. If you've played Wingspan, it's very similar to that. Um, but it's a board game about, in Wormspan, it's about dragons and building your dragons and getting their eggs and getting points for them. So it's a lot of fun. I'm going to be using a page from the Family Fun Night, which is Your Turn, which has this really cool kind of game paper.
I love that paper.
Thank you. And then I said we're going to do a 4-word title. This is actually a 5-word title, but that counts, with white letters to have for the mood board. So we're going to have Shall We Play a Game by drawing statues. Oh, Eve, that's great. I love that. Um, and I have Shall We Play a Game in white. I did have to go like search to make sure I had enough letters. So I just put that on a piece of acetate so we can use that. But like I said, the other thing I want to do is I want to cut this green textured cardstock, which is, I think, Simple Stories. And I want to put it kind of in a V on this paper as the background. So we're going to measure and we're going to figure out how to do that. So first things first, we're going to cut off the selvage, or the selvage. It's like I'm sewing. The border strip. And then we're going to decide. So I have a grid on my glass mat. So I'm going to use that as my measuring. We're going to decide where we want. So I think I want to go 2 inches in on each of the sides. And then I want to go and leave kind of 4 inches in the middle. So that would be 4 over. Maybe I want to leave 3 in the middle. So we're going to put this over here. It's right in the middle. And we're going to do 1.5.
Oh, you're using your ruler on your pad here.
I'm using my ruler.
At first, I thought you were just doing it.
No, I'm using the ruler on the glass mat
like,
to measure.
I know exactly what an inch is. That's crazy.
I do know exactly. Can you go on that wall over there? There's a big magnet ruler.
This circuit?
No, there's a big magnet ruler. It's a flat metal ruler. It should be over. Yes. 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 So I'm going to then draw a line between these 2 marks. That whole wall is magnet, yes. Bella's just now figuring out that I painted an entire wall in my scrapbook room with magnet paint so that I could stick stuff on it. Now, in order to make sure these are identical, I'm going to cut this. Well, no, I'm just going to draw them and cut them. We're going to cut them with scissors. I know, not exactly as, and I should have done this on the back side of it, but we'll just erase if we have to. Okay, you can put that back.
Yes, ma'am.
So see, we just drew some lines. We're going to cut this out. Can you then go through, find my yellow and orange ribbon container?
Is it every?
Yep. It's in one of those 2 drawers. So what we're going to do is we're mimicking. Hey, Terry.
Good morning. Oh, hello, Miss Terry.
We're going to mimic this kind of line on our paper with the green. So we're doing that as well. So we're going to use a white title. We're going to mimic this shape. So that's how we are representing the mood. Let's put all this away.
I got the goods for you.
Okay, and then we're going to probably outline this with yellow too. Okay. Oh, how is everybody doing? Everybody hate the fact that we had to wake up early today?
Mm, Daylight savings. We're saving it. We're springing forward.
Just make sure we got this equidistant. Looks about right. Okay. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts.
Oh no. Your machine.
I know, I'm really struggling with this tape runner this week. As it gets down to the bottom of these rolls, it just things happen.
He's trying his best.
He is trying his best. He is trying his best, but it's just coming apart. So I might need to get a new tape runner, but we're gonna make this work today.
Make it work.
So Tim Gunn says, yep. Okay, so we have that. And then we're gonna take, because we're gonna use yellow as the matte. Oh, hey, Miss T. Hello, good morning. So what we've done, I hate that I'm always like, my view is always like, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna use the yellow as the matte color for the photo. Well, let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll decide if we want to do an orange ribbon or a yellow ribbon. So for those of you that are just getting here, I am doing, and this is not, the way I did this was not good. I did not make these even, so I can't just cut them. So I'm gonna do this. Sometimes I don't do smart things. So what we're doing is the mood board, and we're doing the March challenge. The March challenge was to, hey, can you just get out of my scrap paper, that second one? Yeah, put this circle, actually this circle, and then put a circle inside of this circle. This circle, and then put this one inside of it,
Okay.
so I can pick another thing.
A big circle, and in that big circle, a small circle.
Correct. Correct. Um, I know. I just did that, and then I realized that I can't make one solid cut, so I had to cut around the photo to get it to work. But what we're doing is the March challenge, which is a 4-leaf clover, of which you pick a leaf, and then do one of the challenges, which is 4 pieces of pattern paper, 4 embellishment clusters, a 4-word title, or or something else, which is, let's look. What was my 4th one, y'all? 4 photos. We have this. So there's yellow, there's orange. There is orange on here. So here's the question. Do we think we want, here's your first voting opportunity, everybody who's watching. Do we want a yellow ribbon along the edge of this? Assuming I can find 2 that are the same color.
Here. Where did it go? Oh, it's on the floor.
I have a yellow ribbon. If I had another of that, that would be perfect. Nope. Or I can do this orange.
Do you care how in the middle it is?
Okay, so yellow or orange? No. Let me see. Let's see if that will work. Where's mine? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're making a new shim here. Nope, I need a bigger. I need the one size bigger.
And that's the size you gave me.
That is the size I gave you, and that was my fault. This one might be too big. Where did it?
See, you have the same problem I did, where it just disappeared.
It just disappeared. Oh no.
It's right there.
That's not it, is it?
Is it?
That's the inside of it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The dot. There's another circle.
I know. We're just struggling over here. Belle and I are having a moment. No, I need a 1 inch, not a.
You keep giving me holes.
I keep giving you the wrong ones. That's not your fault, Belle. That is not your fault. I'm gonna figure it out in just a second. Here, look at this. I have so many holes. Let's see if this is the right one. Yes, that's the right one. We're just gonna stick that underneath there. Get that. Okay. So back to this. Orange, orange, orange. Everybody said orange. Excellent. Everybody said orange. Orange, orange, orange. We had to make a shim for my thing. So we're doing all kinds of stuff over here. So let's put this orange down. We're going to put it down and then we're going to cut it and then we're going to put another piece down. So I have 2 pieces. Yep, the first piece is long enough. That's great. And one of the reasons we're putting the orange down is because if you look at the mood board, the red carpet has a white line on either side, right? So we want to mimic that look. So we're mimicking the look of this red carpet with the green with the orange, which is fun. Okay. Well, I really like the way that looks. Let's cut this. Y'all, and we're going to be done way early. I'm just warning you. I feel it already because this is not going to take as long as I thought it would. But
Well, that's
here,
what
put this
happens when you
back.
go with a plan.
Put this back in there and then put that away. It is what happens when you go with the plan.
It's only 17 minutes in, and you're already done?
I'm not done. I still have to put the title on. I have to embellish, do all that stuff, but we're making good progress here today, ladies.
You know, you gotta fussy cut something. Fussy cutting takes like 700 hours.
That's true. If I fussy cut something, it does take 700 hours. So now we got to figure out where we want to put the photo. And I'm tempted just to put the photo right in the middle. And then shall we play a game? We can either put it up top or down below. Do you guys like the picture right there in the middle? I mean, I could also put it over to the side and we could do some embellishments, but I kind of like the middle.
You know what I love most is that I don't think you realize you're referencing Saw, but you are a bit referencing Saw.
Shall we play a game? Is not referencing Saw. Saw is referencing. Quick, ladies, tell Belle what movie Shall We Play a Game is from. It is not Saw. The original movie that Shall We Play a Game is from. Does anybody know? Matthew Broderick, a 1980s classic.
I like it in the middle.
I like it in the middle. Good. It is from War Games, which is the first the AI movie before Terminator. Before Terminator.
Ferris Bueller.
No, War Games. Before Ferris Bueller actually came out. It was before he was in Ferris Bueller. But it was about a computer game, a computer that started kind of getting a personality, and they were playing chess, and the computer was in charge of thermonuclear war. It's anyway, I won't ruin it. It won't ruin it for y'all. Y'all should go watch it, but because it's, well, unfortunately or fortunately, it's very relevant to the world we live in right now. But basically, Ferris Bueller had to teach the computer that in war, there are no winners.
Ferris Bueller did that, or the actor who played
actor? Sorry, Matthew Broderick. But that is where the original Shall We Play a Game came from. And the fact that it is also in uh, Saw is because they're referencing that as well.
Ah, see, this is what happens. It's like whenever a reference gets overtaken by somebody referencing the reference. Like somebody, linguists were doing studies on like the generational thing of like if I had a nickel, right? And they were asking like how does that sentence end to different generations? In like the older generations, if I had a nickel for every time this was like said or this happened, then I would have like a million nickels or I'd be a millionaire by now, right? And then the younger generation, which are referencing Phineas and Ferb, the
What?
show, they say it's if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I would only have two nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice. Which is
Right.
like became like a running joke. And so I think that's funny, like how like just the references change over time.
It is funny how that's a good point. It is funny how references change over time and how we connect things with different things generationally.
Hmm.
One of the ones that one of the ones that I've been talking about with I lead the women's group at my workplace, and we talk about the famous quote that everybody associates with Eleanor Roosevelt, which is well-behaved women rarely make history. Everybody, everybody know that one.
Yes.
Well-behaved women rarely make history, and they assume it's, hey, you should you should misbehave or go out and do things that are a little bit more adventurous because that's how you make history, is that you do that kind of stuff. And it's been kind of used as a feminist anthem for going out and doing things in the world. I have orange hearts. I have this. We'll look through the sticker book first. But the actual person that started that,
It was like her essay they stole it from.
yes, it was an essay by a person at BYU, and her point was, hey, women do a lot for the world and they're never given credit. So basically saying we don't give enough credit to all of the women who are quote unquote well behaved and who basically make the world run, and that's wrong.
Hmm.
So the whole point of that, and what I use it for my women's group, is to say, hey, if you see somebody doing the right thing quietly and just, kind of making it work, please give them the credit and, support and rally behind the well-behaved women who actually, make the world run. That was the whole point of the um,
Essay.
essay, and it's been taken and used in a different way, which I thought was interesting. That's one of the ones that I find the most interesting.
I love these stickers.
Thank you, Belle.
No, Phineas and Ferb. It was honestly, sorry, I saw somebody in the chat was like, I love Phineas and Ferb.
That's
It's
Maddie.
honestly,
She's your age.
hi.
That's why.
Uh, it's like honestly a low-key banger of a cartoon series.
Low key banger.
I know. Sorry, I'm using this young person lingo. It's probably actually old at this point. You know, it's that moment. There was like a video came out of a child not knowing who One Direction is, and I was just like, oh, I guess I'm an elderly woman.
You are an elderly woman now, Belle. You are an
Mhm.
elderly woman. Don't People don't know One Direction.
Mhm. See, you don't know One Direction for a different reason. You know the Harry Styles, don't you?
I mean, I know who One Direction is and I know who Harry Styles are, but I couldn't name a song they sing.
That's fair. What is it? What's the That's what makes you beautiful. Dun, dun.
Is that a Harry Styles song? Is that
It's a
One
One
Direction?
Direction song.
Okay. Uh, Star player game. We're gonna actually. tuck this under this ribbon if I can. Ooh, look at that. Sorry, not sorry.
Mhm. That makes you um, a young lady, Miss T. The older I get, the more I'm like, 80 is young. That's a young spry age. That's like how I feel now. It's like,
The older you get, the younger old feel is.
I know. Very much like Oma, who's 95, she'll be looking at somebody, and she's probably the oldest person there, but she's like, that person's so old. I was like, Oma, you're 95.
That is John's mom, for those of you wondering.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So John's mom is 95. She lives near us, and so we spend time with her, but she's always convinced that the people around her are so much older, and we're like, "You are older than everybody else here." Okay. Who likes this so far?
I really like it. I think it's cute.
So we did a white title and the V from the mood board. We did the 4-word title from the March challenge. I still want to put some of these hearts on here. I don't know if I want to do hearts or arrows. Hearts, arrows, or stars.
I sort of like the arrows because it looks like the thing you flick on
Okay,
a,
we'll do the
you know what I'm
arrows. We'll
talking
do the
about? On
arrows.
a, like on when you play Life or a spinny game.
Yes. And they have all kinds of different arrows and different oranges. I honestly don't know where I got this from. I'm sure it's from Michelle, but I do need another embellishment cluster, and I think I'm going to add some more embellishments over here.
Wait, with the March challenge, we only have to pick one of the things on the leaf. Sorry, I gave you a voice.
Correct. So on the March challenge, so I'll go back over this for everybody. On the March challenge, you pick one leaf. So I picked leaf 4. Use a 4-word title on your project. I am combining that with the challenge.
I thought it was 5 words. Shall we play
I
a
did.
game?
I know, but I have more than 4 words. I have at least 4
Oh,
words.
oh, okay.
So that's another thing. You can have at least 4 words. I'm combining it with the mood board challenge, which is I'm doing, if you can notice, that red carpet, that line, and a white title. So I've combined those two. This is a good reminder. You can combine the main group challenge with one of the crop challenges, and you can enter the same project in both. You just cannot enter the same project in multiple crop challenges. So that's the difference. Okay, let's see if we can find something else we want to put over there.
Really like that paper.
Well, thanks, Belle.
Who else? What else did people say?
Mm,
Oh, loved One Direction, Maddie's first concert. Yeah, One Direction was like a big thing for, and it still is. I'm not saying the boys aren't, of course. Um, uh, yeah, and it's like the boy band of the era. Now we have the Cat's Eyes and the Korean K-pop is coming over, which is fun. Yeah. But I feel like there's no, well, I guess there is Cat's Eye. I was about to be like, there's no like big boy group right now going around, but I guess that's why.
okay, let's look at what else I have in here. Do I have a sticker sheet in here?
Oh, look how cute all these papers are.
I know
This collection's good.
they've done a few different game night collections. Um, ooh, I've got Deal the Cards. Oh, I do have just family. Oh, and I have this weird dice. Although this game didn't have, but it's yellow, so that's good. Deal the cards, and we're gonna put this cute little yellow dice.
Hey, I was here, and for some reason you only have Katie. I see how it is.
You weren't here that day. You were at the Olympics.
Oh, she came during February?
Yes, she came here.
Oh.
You were at the Olympics working, and she came for a day. to try to get her car done, but the snow didn't let her get her car done. So instead, we just played a board game.
Mm.
So you were not here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
New Kids on the Block was mine too. Hanging tough.
Mhm.
You know, you can now do like the New Kids on the Block cruises, which I think would be awesome. Okay, y'all, I kind of think this is done. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything. I got one more package of embellishments, but I think this is done. So we can decide what we want to do now. I got that. These are super cute, but I think they're just going to be too big.
Mm-hmm.
Time, family. Let's roll. Right. Ticket to Fun. I think I just need to put this in with this collection too. Oh, movies to watch. We should do our Hoppers. Belle and I went to go see Hoppers. Has anybody seen Hoppers yet? Who has seen Hoppers?
Good.
It was good. Okay. So this is where I am, and I like it, and I'm going to call that kind of done. I do need to look up the date. So let's get my phone and hey, Belle, look at that. We'll use our big honkin' one.
You have to choose find a less popular band to do.
But looks the yeah, I would that cruise looks crazy. They look so crowded.
What's today's date? And how do I switch this? Oh, this is hard to switch. Ooh, you must have strong hands.
That's true. Everybody talks about that. Those are really hard to do. Where is that picture of Katie coming over to play the game? Months. February. It has to be here somewhere.
How do you? There must be an easier way.
I don't know. I can't find the picture of Katie coming over to play. This is very distressing.
Oh my gosh, how do you do this? Oh, I guess you have to do it this way. Hey guys, hey fam, hey, I'm asking the world.
I asked her to move that and she's struggling.
And it's like, am I being dumb? I'm just doing this and it's like going so slow.
February 7th.
Am I just the weakest person imaginable? Watch you do it instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it is hard. It is dumb.
It is hard. So these are really hard. I think everybody knows that. People have talked about how if you don't have the right kind of hand strength, you can't use these. So they're not easy.
And it hurts your little thumbs.
It hurts your thumbs. Yes.
And I'm a delicate flower.
Okay, so somebody's asking what challenge this is. Why don't you tell them
Okay.
what challenge?
That's a great question. This
We
is
just
the Leaf March Challenge, where she has to do 4 more words for a title. And if you don't know, you can combine these, like the big monthly challenge with one of the like prop challenges. Thank you, Mama. And you can turn the same thing in for both. And so mom is doing this little leaf challenge, which is like use what is it? 4 more words for your title. And um she's doing this mood board one. And if you notice here, this sort of kind of looks like this. And there's a this Hollywood sign is like this. Beautiful.
That
Did I
was
do
good.
it?
You did good. You did good. So last thing we're gonna do is put the date on this, which is February 7th, 2026. We're gonna use our
Oh, you use your strong hands.
big honking title that I used to use all the time. I haven't used it in a while, so this would be a good time to use it. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Fun times, fun times. Uh, yes, you can use you can use a challenge in both the March challenge and the mood board challenge. So
Mm.
I have finished this. I guess what I could do is show you guys where I am with some of the other I could show you the pages I've done for some of the other challenges. I think that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Can you bring over my 2014 book? It's right there on the table. Right there underneath that. Right here. Never mind. I got it.
I put right there and I didn't know what you meant.
I will do
It's right here.
Yes.
How do I do that in?
Okay. So let me show you some of the other challenges that I've done that I haven't done on lives. Yeah, they're great for weapons. So this was a 49 Market page kit that I used for the frame challenge. So that's challenge 13. So this has frames. So I put, you can kind of see 2 pictures in the frame. So that is one of the frame challenges. Then I did, and I talked about this on, and I'm going to turn the light away. I talked about this on the page, but I just want to remind people that here at my little scrapbook store, we take any sort of paper craft. Any sort of paper craft counts. So if you have a paper craft like this one, right, that is a pocket page, but you meet the criteria of the challenge, you can enter it. So I did a pocket page from our trip to Oklahoma, to the Oklahoma Aquarium, and I stamped and cut out using a from the store, this Bo Bunny Color Story stamp set, stamp and die cut set. That's a tickets. I stamped out some tickets and put them on the page. So I did that. And then on the other side, I did, so that was challenge
The ticket one. Incorporate tickets and post
14. That was challenge 14. And then on this one, I did 1 full page of journaling, or 1 paragraph of journaling. So I did this pocket page of Katie doing her cross country event, which was 1 whole page of journaling. And then somewhere in here, I'm trying to find the ones you guys haven't seen yet. The card sketch, I turned into a page, and I did this page, and look how young those boys were. Did that, and I have the diagonal paper coming in to the picture. So that was the card sketch. And then the distress, I did this for Katie's first dance with Jared. And so I tore, this was, I think, Cottage Garden or Cottage Core or something like that. I tore that up. And then I'm missing one here. Can you hold this just so it doesn't hit the microphone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. He just turned 30. So this is gonna be, and this is Katie's maid of honor right here.
And you can shut that, and put that back over there.
Oh, okay. You had me hold this open just so I could put it back over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the unexpected event, this is when we saw polar bears, but I used this. This was on this was on my, oh dear, the microphone fell. This was on my page yesterday as part of my I stamped a background, but I used the Live to Dream collection from Chamel for this one. Then for the first time experience, this was Katie's first prom. This will be on my YouTube channel today. This is the new Field Notes collection. So this is, but first time experience. For the, I'm struggling with this card sketch and making it a 12 by 12 page. Jackie, that's exactly what I did. This is 1/2 of the 2-page sketch. So I only did 1/2 of it. And I used it for our pickles when we went to the Pickle Fest. Did that. And then for the ink splatters, I did a mixed media background and used some of the garden collection. So that is where I am. So as far as how many challenges I have left, thank you, Belle knew exactly what I was looking for. With what I did today, which was the mood board, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left to do. So I have 21. I have 21 done. So I have 4 left to do. One of which is film strips, which should be pretty easy. One of which is a page about a favorite movie or bingeable series. My problem with this one is I don't have pictures. So I'm trying to decide. I've already done every time Belle and I have gone to see Clue. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do for that yet.
We should finish Bridgerton and take a picture of it.
We should finish Bridgerton. That's a great idea, Belle. Belle and I are working on Bridgerton, watching Bridgerton from the beginning. It lists style journaling, which also should be easy. I just haven't decided which ones to do. And then the bingo board, which I was planning on doing as part of my next live in March. So the last thing I'll do is the bingo board because it's my favorite. So that is where I am. Once again, sorry guys, this was a little bit shorter live, but like Belle said, when you come in with a plan, it makes it easier. But this is the page we put together today for the mood board.
That's so cute.
And for the March challenge. I I can't wait. I can't wait so we can talk about it. Oh, we've seen Bridgerton 4, or I've seen Bridgerton 4, but we're rewatching all of Bridgerton. So, yeah, you did the bingo, I did the bingo board last too. Yeah. Bridgerton was awesome. I thought this was one of the best season of Bridgerton, and I think it's because I like Benedict the best. Who likes Benedict? Benedict's my favorite of all of the males. Like he's the least weird
Yes.
of all of them.
Yes, 110%. Like he's like an actual person.
Yeah, he's like an actual person with an actual, yeah. The rest of them were weird. I just
Like Colin was a bit Colin is a bit
angsty.
Yes. And then what do you have? You have our boy Anthony, who is like such like a weird big like in the first one he was like a weird big brother, and then the second one they sort of tone him down a bit.
Right, but still.
You know.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. So it's a little bit shorter this morning, but you can go watch a lot. There's a couple of other walkthroughs on my channel, and all the other ladies have videos. But thanks for hanging with me this morning. Thanks for making it through the time change. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.